dormant darkness awakens. Vesperia succumbs to a curse of shadows. Recall it now. Reclaim the lost sword. Let it illuminate the hero's journey. The one who shatters the eternal night. Behold the legend, Merlin.
Magister Merlin? Magister Merlin? Are you all right? Magister Merlin? You don't look well. Did you have a nightmare? Ah, your old problem has reared its head again. I'm Dolly. We've been living together in the mystical house for a while now. I hope you remember that you're the great mage who has inherited the title of Merlin. However, you lost most of your powers somehow. Your memories are fragmented, and you often forget things. I woke you up because there's a fire on the other side of the river. It's getting serious. All the villagers will be in danger if we don't put out that fire. Chippy was worried and ran over there already. As you're familiar, Chippy wanted to protect your beloved village, so he rushed out to put out the fire. But the fire is getting out of hand. Will Chippy be all right? Do you want to go and see for yourself, Magister Merlin? I understand. Just take care of yourself. You've been in seclusion all these years. No one knows you're here. If you just go out like this, it might stir up some trouble. You know, you're probably the most famous mage in Hesperia. Before going out, why don't you use some magic and change your appearance?
Look over there! The heroic order came to put out the fire. Fire elementals are attacking them. Magister, let's go help them. Chippy is at your service!
General Hogan! The water isn't working!
You stand! Get these fires under control! Do not retreat! Forward! All forces, attack!
I wouldn't have recognized you if it weren't for Chippy tagging along. How about you dispel your disguise so I can see my old friend again? Oh. I really hope this is the last time I hear this question from you. But no matter how many times you lose your memory, I'm happy to reintroduce myself again to you. I am Hogan, the former leader of the heroic order of the Lightbearer Empire. And we've been friends for decades, and our friendship will never fade, no matter how muddled your memory gets. But this is no time for small talk. Look at these fire elemental. They don't belong in Ryham. How could they just appear out of nowhere? Then our most pressing concern is to put out the fire. Please, give me a hand. Let's put these fire...
Oh, I'll catch up to you someday.
All forces, attack!
Oh, I'll catch up to you someday. Oh.
All forces, attack! Valen!
General, they've ruined my beauty sleep. This will cost you extra.
Valen, you're just getting here now? Were you deep in your cups again?
That's not fair! I ran into a bunch of fire elementals on the way here! Anyway, looks pretty grim here. I didn't expect the fire to be this big. This is not normal, General.
That's right. We think it's arson. The culprit is likely a mage.
Whoa! A talking hamster? You're a familiar, aren't you? In that case, this gentleman with the General must be a mage. I gotta say, picking a hamster as your familiar is rather...
I'd normally overlook your banter, Valen. But in front of this Magister...
It's rare to command such respect from the General. Well, Magister, I am Valen, of the Heroic Order. How would you like me to address you? An interesting name. I will remember it. Forgive my rudeness earlier. I'll be sure to make it up to you once this fire has been dealt with.
You seem more interested in who started the fire than in putting it out.
I saw you casting a spell with my own eyes.
It's not that easy to quench a greedy fire, my dear. I'm just trying to help.
The Scarlet Sorceress is as beautiful as her fire is dangerous. That's what the rumors say.
Dangerous? You're quite right. If this were my fire, you'd all be ashes.
So she's the Scarlet Sorceress. Chippy has heard of her.
You're...
Magister, if Chippy is not mistaken, what do we do, Magister? She's staring really hard.
Never mind. You made me think of someone. The divination was right. This night was awful. I'd appreciate not being disturbed any further.
You're not going anywhere, Scarlet Sorceress. All my wares are
Don't push your luck, young man. I'm not known for my patience.
Don't you dare try to get away with this. I'll make sure your health responds.
Shh. Quiet. The wind. It's suddenly so loud.
What is that?
Magister!
Fly, my beautiful flames.
It's time to show you my moves. You awake? How are you feeling? If I hadn't seen you pass out just now, You passed out for a while. General Hogan and his men put out the fire. Then he returned to Hollystone. Before he left, the General told me to make sure that when you woke up, your memory... What a strange request. Do you often forget things? Also, how much do you remember of what just happened? The Scarlet Sorceress, Muriel. You're a Magister, so perhaps you've heard of her. She was identified as the culprit by young Master Rowan. That kid with the huge bag and the duck on his head? He's Rowan, the second son of the wealthiest man in the Empire. And General Hogan took the two of them back to Hollystone for questioning. Muriel's attitude towards you was unusual. When you passed out, did you know her from before? That's rather odd.
Magister? Yes, Chippy checked all around and didn't see any elemental Mr. Valen told you that General Hogan already left. The General will wait for us in the village, so we...
There might be enemies on the road. I'll go with you. Although, you might not need my protection.
Of course! The Magister is the Anyway, since you're feeling better, Magister... However, before leaving for Hollystone...
Need a hand, friend?
Dolly! I brought back the Magister!
You're back. I was worried.
Merlin! Don't be too happy. Magister fainted after casting that spell. And the Magister looked really strange.
As a nonsense. Even the goddess Dura can't control Merlin. Chippy, what's with you? Why so pessimistic?
Oh, you're right.
That's what I like to hear.
Magister Merlin, you seem to be in quite a bit of trouble. Shall we find someone to lend you a helping hand? Leave it to me. I know a few people.
Ready to embark on a glorious adventure?
By my life and honor, I shall protect you.
Dinner time! Go, go, go!
What's wrong with a good sneak attack? As long
Be grateful that you're allowed an audience.
Took you a while. I've been waiting out here in the cold all day. They say it's always autumn in Rhyham.
It's said that Merlin's ward has long protected Rhyham. It's the only reason that people can actually live here. But recently, Rhyham's been getting colder. It's almost snowed the past few days.
My apologies, Miss Hamster. I never got your name.
Yes, we should be introduced. You are Valen. I am Hemi.
Are all your familiars hamsters? Nope.
Chippy told me that General Hogan ordered you to protect. You must know that serving the Magister is an honor, but it's not easy.
Apologies again, but I have to correct you. Protecting him is just my current task. It's not a lifelong post, unless your Magister is someone like the Great Merlin.
Did I hear that right? Why did you just step on my foot, Han?
Oh, sorry. Chippy likes to spout nonsense. Once you spend some time together, you'll realize that although the Magister isn't Merlin, you'll see that he is practically the same as Merlin. Except for...
Okay, I'll just wait and see. We should get going. I really want to get to Hollystone as soon as possible. I need a Dura above. I really hope the General...
All set. I'm ready for my grand entrance.
Just as I expected.
Great. You seem to have pulled yourself together. So, how are you getting along with Valen? I hope... Really? That guy...
That's not fair, General. These two little hamsters were watching my...
Wow. Considering you helped us fight all the way 80 out of 100.
Yes, of course. Thanks for your...
Let me say this again, Valen. To ensure success, you must...
You must ensure his safety. I totally understand, General.
Valen is my most trusted knight. But his only shortcoming is probably his big mouth. Anyway, please teach this young man a thing or two during your time together.
Stop teasing me, General. We should get down to business.
Yes. The young master of the Mithril Consortium identified the culprit as the Scarlet Sorceress, however. I questioned the Scarlet Sorceress before you arrived. What about you? Do you think the Scarlet Sorceress is the culprit? Not that I doubt your judgment, but there's another matter I'm concerned about. She seemed convinced that you would find the real culprit. You and her. I don't mean to pry, but is she an acquaintance? True, you have lost your memory. Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of all of this and... Oh, right. Before troubling yourself with the investigation, go, have a look around. Then come